Hi, I'm Luca. After 3 tours overseas defending our country, I was finally coming home to the house I'd bought before deployment. I'd been sending money back regularly for the mortgage, counting down the days until I could sleep in my own bed again. My brother Derek had agreed to check on the place occasionally. I never imagined he'd make himself at home, permanently. I pulled my duffel bag from the taxi trunk and paid the driver. My childhood friend Mia was waiting on my porch, shifting nervously from foot to foot. "Luca, you're really here." She rushed forward to hug me. "You look good. Different, but good." "Thanks for meeting me." Wanted at least one friendly face when I got home. I smiled, but noticed her anxious expression. "Everything okay?" "Well," Mia glanced at my front door. "I've been trying to reach you for weeks. Communications were spotty during final ops. What's going on?" "It's Derek. He's been living in your house for months now." I froze. "What do you mean living here? He was supposed to check on the place, not move in." At first he said he was just staying occasionally, then his girlfriend moved in. Then they started having parties. "Parties? In my house?" I could feel my jaw tightening. "Where is he now?" "Probably inside. His car's here." She touched my arm. "I should warn you, Luca, the place doesn't look the same." I unlocked the door with my key and stepped inside. The smell hit me first, stale beer and cigarettes. Then I saw the state of my living room. My leather couch was torn, walls had holes punched in them, and there was no sign of my TV or gaming system. "What the hell?" I muttered. "Yo, someone there?" Derek's voice called from the kitchen. He sauntered in, beer in hand, wearing my favorite jacket, the one our grandfather had given me before he died. "Holy shit, bro, you're back!" Derek grinned, arms wide for a hug. I didn't move. "What are you doing in my house, Derek?" "Oh man, I've been taking care of things. You know, keeping the place lived in so pipes don't burst, mail gets collected, that stuff. And throwing parties, wearing my clothes. Where's my TV?" "TV, it broke, man, some electrical thing." Mia cleared her throat. "That's not what you told Jason. You said you sold it to pay for your car repairs." Derek shot her a glare. "Nobody asked you." "Is that true?" I demanded. "You sold my TV?" "Look, it's complicated. I needed cash for bills. Your bills, by the way. Someone had to pay utilities while you were gone playing hero. I set up automatic payments for everything, and I've been sending money for the mortgage every month." I took a step closer. "Where's all my stuff, Derek?" "What's the big deal? You weren't using it." "The big deal is it's mine," he shrugged. "Family shares, right? What's yours is mine." "Luca," Mia said quietly. "Mrs. Patel next door said she saw Derek and his friends moving furniture out several times. She thought you'd ask them to." "You've been selling my furniture?" My voice was dangerously low now. "Not all of it," Derek protested. "Just stuff you probably didn't want anyway." I stepped into the hallway, looking toward my bedroom. "What about Mom's paintings, the ones she left me?" Derek suddenly became very interested in his beer. "I had some expenses." "Tell me you didn't sell Mom's paintings." "They were just collecting dust. Besides, she would have wanted to help me out. I'm family." Mia put her hand on my arm as I made a move toward him. "Luca, not like this. Remember what happened to Sergeant Collins when he lost it?" I took a deep breath, then another. She was right. I couldn't afford an assault charge. "You know what, Derek? You're absolutely right about one thing." I smiled coldly at my brother. "Family is important, and I'm going to remember that." The next morning, I knocked on Mrs. Patel's door. The elderly woman answered with a plate of cookies. "Luca, you're really back this time. Come in, come in." "Thanks, Mrs. Patel. I need to ask you some questions about Derek." She set down her cookies. "That boy, I knew something wasn't right. He told everyone you asked him to sell your things because you weren't coming back." "What exactly did you see him take?" "Oh, many things. Your television first, then that beautiful dining set. Last month, those paintings. Your mother's, yes? I asked him about those specifically. He said you needed money for medical bills overseas." I rubbed my temples. "Did you see who helped him?" "Yes, that Jason fellow and sometimes a man named Vince. And his girlfriend Amber was always there. Terrible girl, always screaming at night." "Did they bring anything in, or just take stuff out?" "Oh, they brought things. Strange people, loud music, packages I didn't like the look of. I called the police twice about noise, but your brother told them he had permission to be there." My phone rang. It was Jason. "Hey man, I heard you're back," he said. "And I heard you helped my brother rob me." "Whoa, he said you told him to sell that stuff, said you were staying overseas. joining some private security firm. And you believed that? I mean, you weren't exactly staying in touch, dude. I was in combat zones, Jason, not on vacation. Look, I didn't know. Derek showed me texts from you. Fake, I never sent them. Shit, man, I'm sorry. I wouldn't have helped if... Save it. Just tell me what happened to Mom's paintings. He sold them to Vince's uncle, art dealer in Oak Ridge. Name and address, now. After getting the information, I visited Vince, who cracked immediately. Derek said it was cool, he protested, backing away from my door. He showed us a power of attorney document. A what? Some legal paper saying he could manage your affairs. Had your signature and everything? That's impossible. I never signed anything like that. Well, it looked real enough, had a notary stamp and everything. Which notary? His girlfriend Amber works at that place in the mall. She processed it. The pieces were falling into place. I called my old Army buddy Marcus, who now worked for the VA legal department. Luca, man, it's good to hear your voice. Wish it was under better circumstances. I need legal advice. After explaining everything, Marcus whistled. Sounds like fraud, forgery, theft, and possible identity theft if he accessed your accounts. Have you checked your credit report? Not yet. Do it now. I'll wait. The damage was worse than I thought. Derek had opened 3 credit cards in my name. This is actually good news, Marcus said. Makes it a federal case. Much more serious. I'm going to confront him. Whoa there, soldier. Strategic approach. We need evidence first. I'm sending over my buddy from the police department. Detective Rivera, document everything before confrontation. My parents called next. Mom was crying. Luca, please don't do anything rash. Derek says you're threatening him. He's been selling my possessions and committing fraud in my name. He says you gave him permission, Dad argued. He's your brother. There must be a misunderstanding. There's no misunderstanding. He forged documents and stole from me while I was serving our country. Family should work things out privately, Dad insisted. Is that what you'd say if someone stole from you? I asked. That's different. We're talking about your brother. Who took advantage of me while I was deployed? He doesn't get a pass because we share DNA. Please, Mom begged. Just talk to him. He's sorry. I'll talk to him all right, I promised. But I'm not interested in his apologies. After they hung up, Marcus texted, Rivera coming tomorrow. Document everything. Gather witnesses. I called Mia and Mrs. Patel, asking them to be present tomorrow afternoon. We'll end this, I told them. And Derek's going to learn that actions have consequences. Detective Rivera arrived first, a stern-faced woman with calculating eyes. Mr. Novak, I've already pulled some preliminary records, she said, reviewing her notes. Credit inquiries, sales records from pawn shops. Your brother's been busy. He's coming here at 2. I told him we needed to discuss a payment plan. Good, let him talk. The more he admits, the better our case. Mrs. Patel arrived next, followed by Mia, then Jason, looking ashamed. I brought records of what Derek asked me to help sell, Jason mumbled, handing me a notebook. Dates, items, what he got for them. I'm really sorry, man. Rivera nodded approvingly. That's helpful. At precisely 2, Derek strolled in with Amber, both looking annoyed until they spotted Detective Rivera. What's going on? Derek demanded. Who's she? Detective Rivera, Financial Crimes Division. Have a seat, Mr. Novak. Derek remained standing. I don't know what Lucas told you, but please sit down, Rivera said. We have some questions about certain financial activities conducted during your brother's deployment. Like forging a power of attorney, I added. Derek's eyes darted to Amber, who suddenly found her shoes fascinating. I don't know what you're talking about, he said. Mrs. Patel stepped forward. I saw you remove items from this house at least 14 times. You told me Luca had authorized sales. You're confused, old lady. You don't remember things right. I documented everything in my security journal with dates and descriptions. And I have the sales records, Jason added. Derek's face reddened. You backstabbing. Careful, Rivera cautioned. Witness intimidation is another charge we could add. Charges? This is ridiculous. Luca, tell them this is a family matter. It stopped being just family when you stole my identity and sold my possessions, I replied calmly. Mom's paintings, Derek? Really? I needed money. You weren't even here. Because I was serving our country. Oh, here we go with the hero routine, Derek sneered. Always the perfect son while I'm the screw-up. You abandoned the family, not me. I was deployed, not abandoned. Same difference. You left me to handle everything. Mom's cancer scare, Dad's retirement problems. Where were you then? Sending money home every month, which apparently you were intercepting, Derek scoffed. What was I supposed to do? Let them struggle while you played soldier? You could have gotten a job instead of selling my things and committing fraud. I did what I had to do, Derek shouted. Mr. Novak, Rivera interjected, are you admitting to selling your brother's possessions without authorization? Amber tugged Derek's sleeve. Shut up, babe. Don't say anything. It wasn't like that, Derek insisted. Luca would have wanted me to use his stuff. We're brothers. So you did sell his possessions, Rivera pressed. Only because I needed to, and I was going to replace everything. I laughed bitterly. With what? The credit cards you opened in my name? Derek's face paled. How did you? We have the credit applications, Rivera said, with signatures that don't match Mr. Novak's military records. Look, Derek said desperately, turning to me. I'm sorry, okay? I messed up, but we're family. You can't do this to me. You did this to yourself. I'll pay you back. I'll get everything back. That art dealer already sold Mom's paintings. They're gone. Then I'll find something else. Please, Luca. Mom and Dad will be devastated. You should have thought of that before you stole from me. Derek lunged forward suddenly, grabbing my shirt. You self-righteous prick. You're really going to let me go to jail? After everything I've done for you? Rivera moved quickly, pulling Derek back. That's assault, Mr. Novak. Add it to the list. You're dead to me, Derek screamed as Rivera cuffed him. You hear me? Dead. Some brother you are. I could say the same, I replied evenly. Enjoy jail, Derek. I hear they don't have many of Mom's paintings there. As Rivera led him toward the door, Amber tried slipping past. Miss Jenkins, Rivera called, don't leave town. We have questions about your notary practices. Amber froze, then burst into tears. Derek made me do it. I didn't want to. Derek's face contorted with rage. You backstabbing bitch! That's enough, Rivera said, ushering them both out. In the sudden silence, I sat down heavily on my remaining furniture. You okay? Mia asked softly. No, I admitted, but I will be. 6 months later, I sat in the courtroom as the judge addressed Derek. Mr. Novak, the court finds you guilty of fraud, forgery, grand theft, and identity theft. Given the systematic nature of these crimes against a deployed service member, I'm sentencing you to 4 years in state prison, with restitution payments of $47,385. Derek turned to me, eyes pleading. My parents sat behind him, Mom quietly crying. Outside the courtroom, they approached me. Please reconsider, Mom begged. The prosecutor said if you requested leniency, the judge might suspend his sentence. Why would I do that? Because he's your brother, Dad said angrily. Family forgives. I'm not interested in forgiveness. He stole from me while I was serving our country. He forged documents. He opened credit cards in my name. He sold Mom's paintings, the ones she wanted me to have. He made mistakes, Mom insisted. No, mistakes are accidental. He made choices repeatedly. Marcus approached with Detective Rivera. Everything okay here? My parents think I should forgive and forget. Mr. and Mrs. Novak, Rivera said. Your younger son committed multiple felonies. The evidence was overwhelming. You should be supporting your son who served his country, not the one who defrauded him. This isn't your business, Dad snapped. Actually, prosecuting criminals is precisely my business. Derek was led out in handcuffs, stopping near us. Luca, please, I can't do 4 years. I'm sorry, truly sorry. Sorry you did it, or sorry you got caught. Both, either. Whatever you want to hear, please don't let them take me. You did this to yourself, Derek. I was desperate. I'll make it right, I swear. Just give me another chance. Like the chance you gave me? Stealing from me while I was deployed, selling Mom's paintings? I made mistakes, terrible mistakes. But we're brothers. That has to count for something. It did. It's why the judge didn't give you the maximum 10 years. Derek's face crumpled. Mom, Dad, talk to him. The bailiff tugged his arm. Time to go. Luca, please, Derek cried as they led him away. I'm your brother. Not anymore, I said, loud enough for him to hear. Later, at my partially refurnished house, Marcus, Mia, and Mrs. Patel gathered for dinner. The VA has approved your claim for additional compensation, Marcus reported, and the credit companies have cleared the fraudulent accounts. Still won't replace Mom's paintings, I said. Mrs. Patel patted my hand. I may have solution. My grandson is art student. He saw photos of paintings and wants to recreate them for you. Not same, but tribute. That's incredibly kind. Family, not just blood, she said firmly. Family who stand by you, who respect you. Mia raised her glass. To real family. Your parents will come around, Marcus said. They're in shock now, but eventually they'll see you did the right thing. And if they don't, then that's their loss, Mia said. You've got us. I looked around at these people who had helped me get justice, who had stood beside me when my own blood hadn't. You know what hurts most, I admitted? Not the stuff, not even Mom's paintings. It's that while I was over there willing to die for strangers, my own brother was back here betraying me. Some people never understand sacrifice, Marcus said. They only understand what they want in the moment. And some people, Mrs. Patel added, only understand consequences when they face them. What will you do now? Mia asked. I gestured around. Rebuild. The house. My life. Will you ever forgive him? She wondered. No, I said without hesitation. Some betrayals cut too deep, but I won't let what he did define me either. That's the soldier I know, Marcus smiled. As we continued our meal, I realized something important. Family isn't always who you're born to. Sometimes it's who stands by you when it matters most. Have you ever been betrayed by someone you thought you could trust? How did you handle it? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more real-life stories about justice and consequences.